Did you ever wonder just how many shadow soldiers Sung Jinwoo commands in his epic army, and what makes them so powerful? From fierce knights like Igris to the fire-breathing Kaisel, a creature straight out of Game of Thrones, Jinwoo's shadow army boasts an incredible array of powerful fighters. Let's dive in and explore the shadows in Jinwoo's ranks and uncover their strengths. By the end, we'll even count how many magical beasts Jinwoo has tucked away in his Harry Potter-style magical storage. Ready? Let's go! The shadow grades and their power. Jinwoo's shadows are ranked by power, from the basic grade to the almighty Grand Marshal grade, similar to the ranks of hunters. Each rank shows just how strong a shadow can be. First, we have Elite Group. Sun Jinwoo's most foot soldiers are in this group. We have many shadows to mention here. Knights. Our journey starts with Igris, the iconic Shadow Knight. The Knights were Jinwoo's first shadow soldiers, brought to life after completing the job change quest. Dressed in heavy armor and armed to the teeth, these warriors were tough fighters who leveled up alongside Jinwoo to become elite grade. They also received the most screen time, so if you remember their countless battles and punches to the face, you're not alone. Hilarious, but we love them. Ice Bears. Who could forget the Ice Bears, led by the legendary tank, the Scarface polar bear? These ferocious beasts debuted during the Red Gate incident. Their brute force and battlefield rampages made them unforgettable. No enemy likes crossing paths with these wild yet strategic fighters. The Mages. Elite grade shadows like the Mages bring serious power to the table. First encountered in the Job Change Quest dungeon, these shadowy sorcerers specialize in elemental magic, curses, and even summoning spirits. They're like Dementors on steroids, terrifying but oh so essential to Jinwoo's army. The Ants. Remember the mutant ants from Jeju Island? Defeated by Jinwoo, their shadows became terrifying foot soldiers. Small yet deadly, they're an iconic part of Jinwoo's growing forces. High Orcs and Shadow. Nagas. The High Orcs pack brute strength capable of overpowering A-rank hunters, while the rare Shadow Nagas, serpent-like creatures wielding polearms, are potent yet often overlooked. Together, they bring variety and strength to Jinwoo's shadow army. Next is Night Grade. The only shadow in this category is Tank. He was pivotal during the Red Gate incident, easily taking down opponents with sheer power and amazing tactical instincts. During the Red Gate incident, we saw Igris easily take down the Alpha Ice Bear with Jinwoo extracting the beast's shadow and later naming him Tank. Leading the Ice Bear horde with his sheer power and battle instinct, he's all about that brute force tearing enemies apart with his teeth and claws. Let's not forget when Tank first joined Jinwoo as a shadow, he also served as a pretty solid mode of transportation. Moving higher, the Elite Knight. The Elite Knight grade shadows are substantially stronger and can take on basic S-rank hunters. Let's start with Iron, formerly known as Jinchul, an A-rank hunter, who retains his physical prowess and adds even more value to Jinwoo's army. When Jinwoo defeated Jinchul and turned him into a shadow, it was an epic transformation that completely changed Iron's reputation. Once despised, Iron quickly became one of the most beloved characters. As a shadow, Iron retained his signature armor and weapons, looking almost identical to when he was alive. But his real evolution came with his upgrade to Elite Knight grade. His battle axe became larger, and it radiated an intense, smoky aura that added to his formidable presence in combat. Iron is a loose cannon on the battlefield, often going overboard and taking immense pride in his victories, like when he defeated Beru. Jinwoo may teasingly call him a dunce, but he recognizes Iron's value, always keeping him close because Iron consistently delivers when it comes to a fight. Kaisel the Wyvern. Call him a dragon if you like, we won't stop you. Kaisel, the Flying Wyvern, doubles as Jinwoo's majestic transportation. His aerial power is unmatched. The next is Nagajima, the boss of Nagas. Had an extremely brief stint in the realm of the living, courtesy of Jinwoo's one-shot takedown. While we didn't get to witness Jima's full strength in life, his shadow form is a whole different story. It's nothing short of spectacular. This shadow warrior proved his mettle by defeating a giant, a creature capable of crushing an S-rank hunter with a single strike in just one blow. Now here's where it gets interesting. When Jinwoo extracted Jima's shadow, he was genuinely surprised and, dare we say, a bit disheartened by how tiny it looked. Little did Jinwoo know, Jima had a hidden talent, Using mana, he can grow exponentially bigger. The giants emerging from the Tokyo S-rank gate, these massive shadow giants are the size of skyscrapers. Their sheer size and strength make them some of the army's most terrifying members. The last elite knight-grade shadow, Min Byung-gyu, holds a bittersweet place in Shadow Soldier history. Why do I say was? Well, Byung-gyu's time as a shadow was as brief as it was impactful. During the Jeju Island raid, the Ant King tragically took his life. However, after Jinwoo vanquished the Ant King, he brought Byung-gyu back as a shadow soldier to serve a critical purpose. Jinwoo, respecting Chairman Yoo Myung-han's heartfelt wish, made a noble decision. He terminated Byung-gyu's shadow extraction, allowing his soul to rest in peace. A fitting end for a true healer and hero. Next, we have General Grade Shadow. This shadow power is comparable to a higher S-rank hunter. First on this list, we have Tusk. The generals from Tusk, the magical high orc shaman, to Greed, the shadow of Thomas Andre. The general grade shadows are a powerful mix of magic, respect, and ferocity. These are commanders any army would envy. Greed, the next great shadow general, was born after Jinwoo avenged Jinho by taking down Hang Dong-soo and extracting his shadow. Now as a shadow, Greed is a changed man, or shadow. Knowing all the crimes he committed in life, he's humble, quiet, and respectful, always asking permission to speak and addressing Jinwoo with honorifics. But don't be fooled by his polite demeanor. On the battlefield, Greed transforms into a bloodthirsty powerhouse. This guy literally flexed his biceps to break out of the Frost Monarch's ice prison. Yeah, he's that strong. Martial Grade is the pinnacle for shadows, reserved for the absolute strongest in Jinwoo's army. The first martial grade shadow is none other than Igris. After narrowly defeating him, thanks to some plot armor magic, Jinwoo extracted his shadow on the third try, and Igris instantly became his loyal right-hand man. Known for his chivalry and respect, Igris kneels to Jinwoo after every battle, and always brings back the heads of his kills. Already formidable, Igris unlocked his true power when Jinwoo ascended as the Shadow Monarch, jumping 2 grades to become Martial Grade. With unparalleled swordsmanship, Igris ranks among the strongest characters in the series. Fans love to debate whether he or Beru is stronger, but even the Frost Monarch admitted that Igris, at full power, is a far greater threat. Igris embodies the ideals of a knight: honor, courage, and unwavering loyalty. His story is a reminder of just how much depth and character Jinwoo's shadows possess, transforming them from mere soldiers into legends. So, what's your favorite moment of Igris in action? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to stay tuned for more epic tales of Jinwoo's Shadow Army. Beru, the other martial grade shadow, has a legendary backstory. Before becoming a shadow, he was the secret boss of the Jeju Island Gate and an absolute powerhouse, effortlessly wiping out even S-rank hunters. But then Jinwoo arrived, and, well, we all know how that ends. After defeating the Ant King, Jinwoo extracted Beru's shadow. As a shadow, Beru boasts incredible physical strength, seen during the Jeju Island raid. Over time, Jinwoo's aura farming turned Bu into one of the most loyal soldiers, even addressing him as Your Majesty. Always eager to prove his worth, Beru annihilates anyone who threatens his master without hesitation. 10th Grand Marshal Bellion. The ultimate rank, the Grand Marshal grade, belongs to Bellion, Jinwoo's right-hand shadow, who his first shadows created. His loyalty and strength make him an unbeatable ally. Bellion will not show up till the end of the series. Bellion itself have a huge army which will be added to the Jinwoo's army. With this huge army, Jinwoo will have 10 million soldiers. His personal story is one for another day. Stay tuned for that in the next video.